Wolves has always been a tough game.
I don't want people to underestimate how good Wolves are.
This win is happy for me. I came here from Nottingham. I came a long way to come here and see this kind of game.
Wolves are a really, really top side these days. You know, they won at City.
I was expecting penalty shootout.
They were dead unlucky to lose at Anfield only the other week.
That VAR pissed me off. I ringing my girl like, I'm coming home. I'm not happy. I'm coming home.
1-0 again. And again, a goal that could have been disallowed. They had to look at VAR, and some people thought it was handball, and Liverpool got the look of the draw with that. But then Wolves also equalised when one of them where his toe was an inch offside or something.
This win tonight is good. Ollie's definitely at the wheel. I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people don't like Ollie, but you need to understand we're not the team we was before. We're not the team we was before. Yeah, so with what he's got, he's trying his best.
So Wolves are a really top side. So to draw 0-0 with them away and to win 1-0 at home, no matter how the game went, our performance in the first 20 minutes was just dead lucky. Nothing else. Just dead lucky. They had all the play and a couple of chances, and then obviously the VAR decision. So that was dead lucky.
Moyes, Van Gaal, all of them, they ain't got nothing on Solskjaer. The thing is now, we're actually trying to play the fast, counter-attacking football that we did see when we was kids. True. I try to tell my son, he will never know. As kids, like, we used to see the fast. We never seen that under Moyes, Jose.
Over the season, we've struggled to break down the likes of Aston Villa, the likes of Everton, the likes of Crystal Palace beat us here. Don't be too upset about us struggling to break down Wolves.
And it's not his fault that he's got Fred and Matic. What can they do for this?
I've said on here before, it's so vital that you start by keeping clean sheets, and Matic helps with that. He didn't play against Crystal Palace when we got beat 2-1. He didn't play here against Aston Villa when we drew 2-2.
Ed Woodward's the problem. Get Ed Woodward out of the club. The quicker we get Ed Woodward out of the club, the better. Because that means you're bringing in that fast, young English talent that we want to get in.
And against Wolves, they're not playing with as they call it, I hate that phrase, but they call it a low block these days. They're not playing with a low block. We're not dominating possession, dominating the game.
Luke Shaw does never get back in this club again after what I've seen tonight. Luke Shaw's shit.
Can I get a hey, man?
He's shit. No, but I've been supporting him for too long. And he only came here for the money. Jose was right in what he did when he first come here with Shaw. Of course, for a reason. Because you only came here for the money. You're a lazy bum. You've done nothing for this club since you've been here.
We have done better since they've come in, but that could change it in a moment. And I know there'll be loads on. If they both, I mean, Matic will almost certainly play at Anfield. Mata might not. He might leave him out for more energetic players. I don't know. I'd play Mata. Forget the energetic players. Pick the players that control it and pass it. Let's not need so much energy. Certainly for the first 70 minutes anyway. That's what I'd do.
Williams, heart, passion. That's what we need at the club. That's what we need at the club. And I've seen it today. Bam. He's a bad man. I'm telling you, a bad man. You know what?
Liverpool away on Sunday, we could go and get beat 4-0. It could easily happen. And there'll be people on here saying, where's Rick now with his Matic and Mata? But it can happen whoever plays. Before tonight's game, they're a top side. We could have lost tonight, whoever plays.
A lot of people don't like Fred either. But you know what? His work rate is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, he might not do the best, but he does what he can. And he's only got certain people around him. What's he meant to do? In Man City, he'd be incredible. Incredible. And Pep seen it. He wanted him.
I don't care. I do care. But if we get beat 6-0 at Anfield with them two playing, we're still a better team with them two playing than when they're not playing.
The Portuguese league is a lot different to the Prem. I'm not going to lie. So I don't want to gas it up too much. But from what I've seen, my man's a box-to-box, pass, shoot, this, that, awareness, vision. He's mad. Mad. So to get him, look, Klopp wants him. I know Klopp wants him.
Yeah.
Klopp already come out and say, yo.
That player,
You know. So for him to come out and say he wants him, there's a reason.
I don't know. The answer is the answer's too quick to your long question. Yeah. I don't know. If he thinks he should play every week, that's how he feels about his body. if Ollie thinks he needs a rest, Ollie think I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He seemed okay at the weekend. I didn't know that he needed a rest tonight. If I was the manager tonight, I probably would have played him. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Marcus Rashford, but he had a good game at the weekend. Yeah. So tonight, I probably would have played him.
If there's one player I want gone from my club in the whole club, it's Ashley Young. Listen, I know it's not his fault. Like, he's been dragged from a left wing. I came here. My first game here was Aston Villa. When he was playing for Aston Villa and he whipped in a mad free kick. We dragged him left back, right back, Ross Clark, fucking left wing. No, but we're doing everything to him. So it's not his fault, but is he good enough for this club? Hell no. Of course he's not. He's washed now, he's old, he's washed. Get him out the club.
I wasn't happy with Fred tonight. I thought Pereira came on, give it away too cheaply a couple of times. Not happy with Pereira. We're going to have a right struggle at Anfield, I think, a right struggle.
I don't like Matic. He had a good game today. I don't like Matic. Get him out the club. We need to bring in the young. If you're going to actually really bring in the young guns, give them a chance and bring them in, because Matic ain't doing no better. Listen, what about Gomez? We all know Liverpool are the best, but when we play them, it's a different kind of game. Meaning, like, if we get the right formation and the right team against them, we can do it.
Passion. Some heart and passion.
I'm taking a draw.
You'd bite a hand off for a draw right now, innit?
I bite my hand off for a draw.
Yeah.
I leave my missus for a draw. I leave my missus for a draw.
If you're watching it, you don't mean it really.
I love my club. I love my club. I really love my club. I'm not joking. I love my club. Look, my son, I dragged him out of school early today.
He's like, Dad, come on, let's go.
I dragged him out of school today. All he wants to do is go and duck feathers.
We're desperate for McTominay to come back. I said to you, I remember
He's not going to be back anytime soon.
I remember saying to you after Newcastle away, McTominay and Matic should be our central pairing. If McTominay was to take Fred's place, don't tell me that McTominay's not going to do a better job than Fred.
You think?
But yeah, Fred gives it away too cheap. He's not as big, he's not as strong, he doesn't win his challenges. We just will be. We've been proved, without any doubt, Matic has now played 5 or 6 games and we've been better since he came back. We will be better if McTominay comes in next to him, we'll be better again. If this Fernandes comes in, if he's what he's all cracked up to be, and I'm not saying he is, I've not seen him enough, but if he is, if we get McTominay and Matic together and let him go forward from that base of them two defending, and when I say defending, look at Matic today, regularly he's within 10 yards of their box and getting the ball and passing it, or sidestepping people and passing it. He doesn't hang back there when we're on top. The team moves up and down the pitch together. If Matic is playing, if we've got them under pressure, the back four are on the halfway line and he's 15 yards inside their half and he's there ready to receive a pass. And then if there's a loose ball, he steps forward again onto that. So don't think that he's just hanging back. And the same applies to McTominay, except with a bigger engine. And I also like a right foot and a left foot. So McTominay's right-footed, Matic is left-footed. If them two play together and we've got another good player next to him who can attack like this Fernandes supposedly, we could just be I'm not saying like Liverpool and City, but we could be getting somewhere. Rashford and Pereira.
For Greenwood and James.
I was staggered he didn't take Mata off. Not that I would have took him off.
Yeah. But
he always does.
Yeah,
he always does.
Yeah.
So after playing one game and making 2 goals, he keeps him in the team, which is a rarity. And then he doesn't sub him when he brings 2 subs on, which is a rarity.
Then he goes on to
it almost strikes me as though Ollie has only just decided that he's a good player in the last week or 2.